What is this? What is this called?
Palm tree.
Palm. Same. All the people could see Jesus is coming. He's riding on a donkey and he's coming to our city. This city of the King. This is where the King will rule God's people. The King will rule here in Jerusalem. All of the people knew that last week. What did Jesus do?
Raise Lazarus.
Yeah. Jesus last week went to his friend's home, knocked on the door, and his friend was dead.
4 days.
4 days dead. He knocked on the door, and the sisters, the two of them, answered, "Our brother is dead." If you would have come before, maybe you could have saved Lazarus. But now, he's dead for 4 days. Jesus went out to the tomb. The gravestone said, "Move it." And they said, "No. He stinks. He's dead for 4 days."
Been hot.
Yeah. Hot. Early spring. And Jesus shouts, "Lazarus, come out!" Still wrapped up for his funeral, and he walks out, and they remove the face cover, and they remove the dead clothes, and Lazarus is alive. All of the people near Jerusalem, all of them knew that man was dead 4 days, and Jesus has conquered death. Jesus makes dead people become alive. Woo. Did you want to see it? If the dead person, if your friend that you had known for many, many years, if you knew that man and he was dead, I will tell you the truth. If Randy Baker was raised alive today, I would not be here. I would be over in Des Moines seeing what happened there. That's exciting. Dead people do not live again, right? Lazarus was alive. Proof that Jesus controlled death. Proof that Jesus controls life. And he gives life to dead people. Raise, breathe, eat. They were having a feast at his home. And then the next week, they were going to Jerusalem to have a feast called the Passover. That feast celebrating freedom from Egypt, freedom from slavery, freedom to go to God's promised home. The people were excited. Jesus, clearly, he is a prophet. Clearly, he has powerful magic. Clearly, he has control He has already fed 5,000 people, giving out food till you were full. The people all look at Jesus coming. The donkey should be a big war horse. Should be a big white horse riding in with a shield and a sword and a crown, right? Riding into Jerusalem, proud, strong. Jesus was coming, but he is riding on a small donkey. He is riding not important king. He is riding humbly, like a slave. He is coming. Why is he coming riding like a slave? Why? He is the king. The people line up along the streets of Jerusalem. They line up. They take their coats. They throw them down. They take their branches. They wave and shout and throw their branches to make a soft road for Jesus to ride into Jerusalem, into the city of the King. He is riding to Jerusalem, and Jesus has already told his followers. He has told them 3 times very clearly, again and again and again. He has told the people why he is going to Jerusalem. Do you remember why? Is it so that he can sit on the most important throne, be crowned king, anointed with the oil, and rule forever in Jerusalem? No. Yeah. He has told his followers, he has told them again and again and again, the reason I am going to Jerusalem, I am going that the people will arrest me and beat me and whip me, and on the cross crucify me, and I will die. The crowds of people, are they thinking about his death? That's our king! That humble slave, that's our king! He is coming to rule all of Israel. He is coming to become crowned as king. And they are praising Jesus. The Pharisees, the Jewish leaders, they're not happy. Jewish leaders are now planning to kill 2 people. Who do they need to kill?
Jesus.
Yeah, they need to kill Jesus.
Lazarus.
Yeah, again, Lazarus has to die because he is proof that Jesus controls life, controls death and resurrection to new life. They have to kill 2 people now because all of the people are crowding in, 5,000, probably more. 10,000, 30,000, 50,000 people coming, waving their branches and shouting, "Blessed is Jesus! Blessed is He, our King, who comes in the name of the Lord. This is the Son of David. This is the Son who will save us. God Himself will save us." They are waving like good deaf people. They are waving their palms. They are not slapping like hearing people. They are waving their palms and shouting, "Blessed is Jesus. He comes in the name of the Lord. He is the Son of David. He is God Himself." That's true. And He rides the donkey to Jerusalem. Jerusalem, famous? Famous city? Still today. Yeah. Jerusalem. Everyone in the world knows where Jerusalem, that place is. They know that. Why? It is the most important city of 3 religions. The most important city of the Jewish faith, the Christian people, even the Muslim people have to go to Jerusalem. They are required to go on a pilgrimage. They are required to travel to Jerusalem because that is an important city for their faith. Jerusalem, important? Yeah. And famous? Very famous. Famous for bologna. Famous for their big fish. Famous for their carpentry, their wooden bench. Famous for killing God's Son. Well, He was not the first.
There were 2 others.
Jerusalem, no, there were many other prophets that God would send the prophet. He would send them to Jerusalem. He would send them, and Jerusalem would kill the prophet. They were famous for killing prophets from God. God would send them, Jerusalem would kill them.
Except for Elijah.
Yeah, he got a free ride. Yeah, that was the fiery horses and chariots. He got a free ride. But that's, I think, the only one that they killed many of the other prophets because they didn't want God to tell them that they were wrong. How about us? Do we like for God to tell us that we are wrong?
The body down, but spirit different.
What do we want? Ooh, this guy, wow. Yeah. Our bodies hate God's commands to us. When God says, fast for 40 days, my body wants food. Yeah. when God says the 10 Commandments, keep them perfectly. My body says, I want my way. I would like gay, lesbian marriage. That's what I want. I want abortion. Kill the babies. They're expensive. Kill them. I want. America wants that? Yeah! Many of the states passing laws requiring. That's okay. And we say, no, my body, what my body wants, stop it! My sin, everyone has their own favorite sin, right? Which one do you like? Maybe we can pass a law and make it all right. In America, your favorite sin permitted now. Huh. That'd be a good idea?
No.
No. We can't. We have to say, I want to stop sinning. I want this world to be perfect. The King who's coming, I want to do like Jesus. Perfect. The Pharisees hated Jesus. They wanted to kill Jesus because he was perfect. They were not. When we shout, Jesus! Crucify him! Are we going to shout that? No. Let's wave our palms. Let's wave our palms. Praising Jesus. Praising Jesus. He needs to die. He comes in the name of the Lord. And this week, you know what happens? On Thursday, they eat the Passover. Yeah, they have the Lord's Supper for the first time. The first Lord's Supper. He gives out the bread and says, this is my body given for you. My body that tomorrow will be crucified there on the cross for you. Take and drink. This is my blood. Tomorrow, my blood that is running down from my hands and my head and my side, my blood that is shed for you. This blood given in the Lord's Supper, given for you, and that night, Thursday, they go to pray, and the betrayer, Judas, the betrayer comes and kisses Jesus, says, my friend! And that shows the soldiers which one to kill. They take him to Jerusalem. They drag him to 5 different courts, and all of them decide Jesus must die. They take him to the cross on Friday. Good Friday? Good Friday?
Bad Friday, I would say.
Is it a bad Friday? Jesus had to die.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Jesus calls it Good Friday because he gives up his life. He fully succeeds in his work. His work. The last words, it is finished. Meaning, my work is finished. And you are all saved. Jesus, like a slave, comes humbly on a donkey riding. He comes the reason to save you all. To give you forgiveness. To give you free that gift of life.